There you
Oh,
go.
now I'm at my time. Happy Sunday. It is SMV, Sunday Monday Vlog. And apparently, this is going to be my topics that I'm going to talk about. So, no better way to surprise me like you did yesterday and said, hey, I'll just put you on film without you knowing. So, make up my topics as I go. Conversation doesn't make anybody nervous, does it? No.
She's doing pretty good. I just threw it out there that this was her topic. It really wasn't.
It's going to be my topic.
But she's running it, so I'll let her run with it. So I'm going to sit here. I'm going to enjoy a cup of coffee and see what Carla comes up with for the Sunday Monday vlog. Now, I will say first, we are going to do Sunday Monday vlogs for how many times?
Well, how many days are there in a week? There's 52 weeks in a year.
There we go. So there's 52 Sundays. We will have 52 Sunday Monday vlogs this year. We will not fizzle out this year. Come hell or high water, even with the bad and the good, we're going to hold true. We're going to get this channel going. While we've been away, we've had a lot of new subscribers, over 3,100 subscribers now. Last time I checked, I think we were at like 2,500, 2,800.
That's when I first met you, because you were showing me everything, and you had what, 2,500 or something.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But we have a lot of subscribers we didn't have when we stopped back in July, because I just noticed July was when we tapered off to about one a week, one every 2 weeks, and then it got even fewer than that after Minnie Mouse had her puppies. So
yeah. Well, we had a lot of stuff happen last year as far as July hit. Of course, you know about Rex, and then we moved. Summer hit. It was extremely hot. So, of course, moving to buying a house. We've been working on this house and some on the property. So, putting a lot of time into that, and just takes away from doing any kind of YouTubing. And of course, yeah, the animals, Minnie Mouse having her babies.
and broken phones.
Yeah, the phone thing, that was that even gut wrenched me. I'm like, oh no. And so now he's down to a cheap phone like me.
Not for long.
Not
I'm
for
going to
long.
probably go to town tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll have to call, find out if they're open tomorrow. And I've got a little bit of money now, so I'm going to sacrifice and buy or pay to get my phone fixed and see if it's going to still be usable. If it's not usable, at least get the video footage and clips moved over to my new phone, or might have to spend even more money to convert and buy a better phone than this crappy phone I got now.
Let's see how it goes. Yeah. Hopefully they can fix it. So.
But since we have subscribers popping on, and for last month, my account is up. I've made $47 on YouTube over the past month. So I went all the way down to, I think, $18 for a month, and now it's all the way up to $47. My videos are getting viewed. Of course, my big video is my why I won't cut firewood, why I won't buy a wood splitter, whatever that thing is. I don't know why. I think
were
it was
fascinated with it.
my haircut with my little rat tail ponytail thing. They commenting on it all the time. That video is averaging like 100 views a week, or no, 100 views every 2 days, every 48 hours. So that video is just bringing in money. I think I've made almost $1,300 off that one video so far. Now, of course, that's a massive video. So my lifetime since 2016, I think, is only at $2,900 or $3,100. So not a lot of money for all these years of putting time, effort, and everything in. But, you know, every 2 months I get a check for roughly $100. So that little bit of $100 helps with phone bill, feed bill, Carla bills.
Oh yeah, I'm not cheap. What female isn't though? You gotta have some maintenance, otherwise it's and yeah.
So we did video today. Good evening, Michael. How are you doing tonight? Actually, he might be saying hi to you.
Hi.
You're the pretty
I
one.
have to put my glasses on because I can't see.
She's old, Michael. Forgive her.
Oh, I'm older. I don't care. Age is a number. It's how you feel that makes a difference. So.
And she feels old. See? Aggression.
You're gonna
see
some.
She's feeling the shoulder. It's already displaced. No, it
I'm
displaced.
working it up. Okay. I'm fixing to show off my gun.
so we made it. Oh, to both. I'm doing good. That's good to hear, Michael. So we did video today. Carla will go over what the video was today.
Oh gosh, you're gonna have to remind me. Hold on. Oh yeah. Okay. So. Told you. I'm
Older
just like,
age.
Ella, no, Frozen, let it go. It happens. You've got it documented. Yeah, because you were talking about your wood video. It must be something with wood videos that people like. So hopefully that one gets a lot of views too. But we are working on clearing the property from trees and getting some seed planted. So of course we're in the early stages, which not having money.
You got to do the background. So the background real quick is we have a logger that's going to come in during rainy season between February and March. That's all the boys, all the mouses. Sis is coming down. She wants to make her new video because she's trying to find a bunch of followers as well for her. She's going to start her own YouTube channel eventually. That's how she's going to make that bank.
She also reminds Johnny that he's old too. So
twice. She's only done it twice in a year. But anyhow, the backstory is the logger will be out, but the logger only takes 12 inches and larger logs. So if the tree is less than 12 inches, we're stuck with it. If it's a hollow tree, if it's a dead tree, they don't take that as well. So we have decided, or I have decided, I told her, and she likes the idea, is go in and clear everything else. And
well, kind of we, because we had talked about it. I don't know. I mean, we got to start somewhere. Yep. As far as
we need something to do that's cheap. And it's cheap just to cut trees and pull roots.
Yeah. And something that's not going to break our backs at the same time. But it's back-breaking work.
Because she's old. You know. But I love her.
Drink your coffee. Yeah, so he stayed up late last night looking at YouTube videos to find easy, inexpensive ways for us to help clear the land a lot better. And so had decided to cut the trees at like leaving about 12, 14 inches from the root up. And then we're cutting all the trees down, gonna log those, take the brush that you can't use for firewood. And we're going to do stuff with that, and I'll get to that in a minute. But, so what do you do with all the roots and the stumps sticking out? Well,
you stay well grounded.
You do. You're well grounded, well planted, well rooted. How about that? So
is that because trunks have roots?
Yes. Okay. So he found a video, looking on YouTube.
Multiple videos.
Somebody's sneaking by with snacks.
Hey, say hello to YouTube. she's like, running away with a whole bunch of snacks. She's got a friend upstairs hiding out
on Christmas vacation, so they've got one more day. So finding inexpensive ways to get rid of some of the things, and so it would be a little while before we could even think about renting a dozer. He had researched on YouTube and found an easy way to pull up the roots. Didn't know if it would work or not, and he told me about the idea. What you do is you take a spare tire and you put it in front of the root that you're pulling up, wrap it with a chain, and pull it
with the winch cable or a come along. All the videos I watched, they all were edited, so I didn't know. Nowadays, everybody can manipulate videos, and like you see them throw a CD and it goes into an Xbox or PlayStation, whatever, or a golf ball into a cup. And you see behind the scene where somebody's dropping it in and they Photoshop it or whatever to do it. So I didn't know, it didn't seem it was that easy, because why would you rent an expensive dozer or a backhoe if it's that easy to pull up a root? You know, because people have been doing this for a long time. Well, just a lot of people, I guess, don't know that is possible. So we went ahead and we did a live stream, and it turned out well. We did 2 in matter of minutes.
Yeah, we weren't even out there, 5-10 minutes at the most, just because we were contemplating, even filming it. But that only took a second because it was so easy. So hopefully that helps somebody that's watching. If you're trying to clear land, clear property,
Boys.
The roots weren't that big. There were videos that he had seen that the roots were bigger, but I think the one was like that big. Well, almost that big.
And I learned a little bit from watching videos too, because some people would do that with the tire and use a vehicle, and they would yank on it with the vehicle. In some of the videos, you see the tire fly up into a tree or bounce up and smack the person, or using the strap and the strap broke. I don't think the vehicle yanking, you're adding all that tension really fast. In my video with the live stream, you saw I just pressed the button, let it release some of the root fiber, press the button, same thing, just slowly worked its way up. Now the side-by-side did move a little bit, so what I'll probably end up doing for the bigger ones, like I was telling Carla, is I'll take a chain, put a chain on the front or the back of the side-by-side and chain it to a large tree. So then you had the large tree as a anchor point to help add that strength of just pulling the smaller root than letting the side-by-side go forward.
Yeah, because I think if you sit there and did it slower rather than yanking it, you have less problems, like a tire flying in the tree or the root coming back and hitting you or somebody, or even, a tractor that you may have set into the side. So I seen on the other side where he was slowly pulling the winch to go back, that it was pulling the roots out little at a time, easing them out, and you could hear it pop. So yeah, if you're going to do it really fast, I could see where it would hit somebody or something. So at least that way you can control the root coming out of the ground and less destruction.
And then the second issue I saw was the tire. The tire's so flimsy going back and forth, sometimes it pop off sideways or fall over. So one of my subscribers said put training wheels on it, and that's an idea, but it's going to have to be something stouter. So I've got to figure out something to, he also said do a wheelbarrow handles somehow. So I'm going to figure out some way of making like a triangle tripod type thing to hold the tire so it can't go either direction. But I don't want to do something so heavy that is hard moving the tire around, because spare tire is heavy as it is to start with. So
I'm sure I'm going to come home with some of your inventions, because he's the thinker outside the box. I do it the hard way. He knows that. He knew that going in.
No comment.
And I'm very hands-on, so I sit there and watch for a minute.
Chubbs, you want to be in video?
Apparently he does. Chubbs is getting his neck scratched. Scratch my neck. Yeah. So, I'll be coming home to all your little inventions to see how that works. But that's what we did today. That was fun. Not only that.
It was cold.
It was cold, yeah.
She is my Jack Frost. It was 70, 77 degrees all week. I was shirtless, working out on the homestead. She gets off and we have snow and ice. Well, not snow, but ice.
First, I come home for the weekend because, working all day and taking time to get out here. So Saturday, it rains all day. We went out to the homestead when it broke the rain for about 2 hours. And we had the opportunity to feed the animals, and
we built a shelter.
Yeah, we built a shelter.
I picked up some trucker tarps, and we made some sidewalls in the shelter that we have for the big animals right now. Because until the ranch sells in Colorado, I don't have the money to fund building a building or anything big. So buying a couple tarps was still expensive at $40 a tarp for 10 by 12s. Any snow yet? No snow here.
No, there was a little flurries, and then up on the northern side of northwest Arkansas, there was some snow. Oh, and then
they're talking here.
Not Marshall though.
No, we just have cold weather. It was 25 degrees today, but we got the sidewalls put on the shelter, and we got hay because Mama Silverton, who thought was going to have her baby yesterday, didn't. Thought it was going to be last night. She didn't. Went over there today. No baby. So you know how I am with babies. One day we'll show up and there'll be a baby.
Yep.
And we have goats ready for babies too. So.
Which they're looking a little bit more ready, a little bit plumper. So getting some milk come in, and so hopefully they'll.
They just eat well.
Yeah. No.
Got her fall for that one. We got a little snow in Ohio last night. Yeah, I saw Colorado got a bunch of snow, and a couple people put up. It was minus 22 down at, I think, 5,600 feet. So I'm sure up at the homestead, the ranch in Colorado, at 9,500, I'm sure it was minus 30, minus 40. So I'm definitely glad to be out of there, and I know the animals are happy not to be there either. So
yeah, no snow, but it was bitterly cold. A lot of the water, so since it rained yesterday, a lot of the water spots had froze up. A lot of properties and land had, well, the lake, it flooded, or not the lake, the river.
The lake floods that we don't have here. What was the biggest problem about the cold and the rain today?
Today? Oh my gosh, my hands froze.
No.
My feet froze.
What did you have to breathe into?
Oh my gosh, a lot.
All the locks.
Oh, yeah.
The lock on the shed was frozen. I put WD-40 on everything. It still didn't do anything.
That's no way to advertise the property.
What property? Colorado? Oh.
People love the snow up there. They're
Hey,
crazy
I'm
anyway.
trying to sell to Eskimos because the ice up there is freshly frozen.
And if anybody is from Boulder, Colorado, and has lost their house, they could move over.
Yeah, I have prime real estate in Cotopaxi, Colorado, where you can build where I was going to build. No neighbors. And that's different than the burned down areas. Congratulations, Michael.
I'm getting snow.
DT, no snow for you? You say congratulations, Michael. Somebody sounds like they want some snow.
No!
Advertise in Boulder.
Well, it will have vacant land here soon. It's sad, unfortunately, for all those people. That's kind of devastating. But yeah, having to blow in the locks just to get into the gate to feed, and somebody else had trouble when we actually had to feed on getting the grain bin to open.
So it's been real windy. So rain got in the little slit where the corn is and got a layer of corn about an inch thick on the bottom of ice.
Georgia's kind of south of the Glacier Range. Oh yeah, you guys are southern. When
You
y'all
know-
get a little dust.
No, I don't want to hear it because I lived in Florida and Florida got snow. So Georgia is north of Florida. So Georgia does get snow now and then.
Georgia, Florida, Mississippi, all that. Yeah.
Forget about
it. And I'm an Arkansas girl. I'm throw a tone in there. You guys haven't seen.
We
snow.
got the redneck Italian over here.
You like it. Yeah, but that was.
Yeah, but?
Yeah.
Yeah, but on camera.
And now it's going to be Johnny's show for the rest of the evening.
Nope. Johnny's going to quiet now. Go ahead. Next topic.
No, what do you got to say? Yeah, so getting the animals fed, we even had to get into the gate. That was interesting itself. So
I've seen enough of it. Thanks.
Of the show?
Of you.
Come
Yeah, he
on.
don't want to see no more of you. He's tired of it. He says
it's
forget
you.
about
It's
it.
you. It's you.
Like in the trunk.
Or the basement, whichever one. So yeah, it's been not. Whenever I come in for the weekend, yeah, rain. and
I
ice.
think she does this on purpose because I work all week on the homestead. I do all this progress, and she comes and doesn't have to work all weekend. I need tissues for my issues.
That's what I was thinking.
I've seen snow that buried houses.
Oh,
That's Colorado some years
last year was pretty good for us here in this area.
because I brought it with me.
Yeah.
I didn't want to work last year.
No, we were due for it. So, and yeah, well, whenever I come home, you don't get to work because here it is. Like you said, last week was all pretty, 70 degrees. Come home, it's raining all day Saturday. We get a couple hour break in the window break so we could get the animal shelters put all together. For the brutal cold today in the 20s, I think the high may have been 30. I don't know at what point, but the wind was so bad.
We wanted to work. I had my full body suit on, my Carhartt.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And we're like, nope, pulled the 2 stumps, made that quick video. We're like, we're out of here.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's coming up north, so we could care less.
So you got me on a different subject, so
I'll walk away.
no, you can't. But it's been yeah, we're waiting for Mama Silverton to have her baby.
Tomorrow will be another live stream.
Uh-huh.
What's tomorrow's video?
Tomorrow's Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Probably a baby born.
No, what did we write down?
Oh, New Year's, new goals.
Yep, 2022. That will be coming out tomorrow when she gets home from work. I'll make sure she looks really bad for the next video.
No, because I'll be after work and
Try
I
a
had
pair
time
of
to fix up.
Walls blizzard-proof overalls. There you go.
For me, yeah.
Yep.
That'd be nice.
She needs something that has a cord
Mm-hmm.
wherever she goes, so she's plugged in.
Yeah, I stay warm. For my hands and feet, too. So my hands about froze off.
I mean, look at her nails. They're still blue. She is so naive.
I know.
So adorable.
Good.
The crooked too smile, that's what sold me. The red cheeks. Her face will hurt.
Stop teasing me.
Okay, where are we going next?
Oh gosh, I had a game plan in my head until we started talking about other things.
So video tomorrow.
Mhm.
New Year's, new goals.
We've done some of it, haven't we?
No, that's it. And then we're gonna have Sunday, Monday vlogs every week. Let's see, mine are big enough for both of you. Imagine that potato race.
He would leave me. He would start. He would. He's so much faster.
I'm really fast.
He's like a little hummingbird.
That's why I drink so much nectar. That's my nectar, everybody.
Out of the
knows my nectar.
relationship, I am well. I've got energy because I do things, but he's the creative one.
See,
Yeah.
I'm Tigger and she's Eeyore.
Oh well.
Bounce it, bounce it, bounce it, bounce
Yeah.
it.
That's what you look like when we went to the trampoline park.
Yeah.
He bounced all around and then he'd come back to me. He's like, "Are you ready for more?" I'm like, "No, go play."
Playing dodgeball, I had a whole squad of children, 6 and younger. We stormed the wall, ran into the other side of the dodgeball. Totally illegal, but we assassinated everybody.
Yeah.
We did good.
There was a couple that was like 20 years old. They come over
18.
there.
They both were 18.
Yeah, and they played, the guy, he played with you, and the girl looked at me and said, "You want to go do something else?" And I was like, "Sure." So we went, the boys left, and they had enough energy to...
She asked Carla how old she was, and she goes, "Wow, you're as old as my grandma."
No, no. We chit-chatted, though, because I could relate.
So this year, we've got a lot planned, a lot of stuff coming up. With all the new subscribers, the channel's still growing. We didn't realize the channel was still growing. Like I said, from $17, now we're up to $47 for the past month. We're going to start adding more videos and things. Let's see what that... Did you read that?
DT saying he's slow.
So keep working while I work for you. Oh, I won't slow down. I'm an alien. I lived for 200 years. The crappy part is I can't prove it to nobody, because they'll be dead and gone, their children be dead and gone, and their grandkids can't relate back 2 generations to tell them that I'm still alive and going strong. Bless my heart, I know.
Well, that was I love you tap.
These Southerners, I'm expecting a banner year where I'll have to take over the show. What's a banner year?
Probably like an awesome year. Like if we gotta step it up.
No, it's probably where he wants 4 videos a day like I used to do.
Oh yeah?
Are you ready for 4 videos a day?
Are you?
I will pop in. Well, no, her bank would probably call the cops on me.
Can't.
Come film her through the window.
Yeah.
Be like, "Hello, I'm outside the bank with Carla."
Yeah, you can't do that.
Johnny's going to jail.
Yeah. I probably would be.
One of celebration worth progress. Well, I'll tell you, DT, if the ranch sells this year, which I was hoping last year, then it will be one banner of the year. But if the ranch doesn't sell, we can't do too much. So we do have goals. We do have things we want to accomplish this year, with and without the ranch selling. We're going to go more towards without the ranch selling. And we're planning just to be here in the house. We're do some renovations and stuff here. We'll go over that. But if the ranch doesn't sell, we have no funding. So unless there's a multimillionaire out there or multi-billionaire like Elon Musk or somebody big
that needs a tax write-off.
Yeah, that needs a tax write-off. They can send $100 million this way, and we can have one hell of a homestead
we
channel.
don't want to have to pay taxes on what has been donated. So
hey, I'll pay $50 million of $100 million.
Okay.
Just to have $50 million.
Money you didn't have, right?
Right.
So
and you know how many kangaroos we could have?
We didn't. Oh.
Yeah.
So we'll have to be doing everything either by hand, the old-fashioned way, but we're trying to find ways, innovative ways to make it easy to do. So.
Yeah, see, there's one of two ways. I'll be your banker. Oh, that'd be great to have a banker. I got one right here. Don't expect any special benefits, though. Only this banker. But no, like she said, if somebody gives $100 million, we have $50 million. We can buy a dozer, an excavator. We can have the big house with the greenhouse inside the house and a bird aviary like I wanted and all the different things. Or we can pull stumps with a tire and a come along.
By hand. And yes,
She'll be out shopping. No. We're trying to change the CC, City Carla, to Country Carla.
Country Carla has to have good pants that she can trudge through the woods in. Boots. I like my boots. They're pretty.
I got her into boots.
Yeah, you got me. I've got to have some nice blouses. I have to have work blouses. I have to have work socks. Oh, that's another thing I need to get is like warm socks because I bought frozen.
All right, great. Now I have to say,
I got to get a new
good morning, waking up to this snow and sunshine.
Oh, nice.
Hey, Sarah, how are you doing? We have no snow here, so buy some lotto tickets. Don't tell her that, Michael. She keeps talking about playing the lottery.
I got to play the lottery. We don't need that. To win it.
Engineer boots with a machete sleeve. There you go. Machete in your boot.
He'll just put me to work.
But what I'll have to do, DT, is if you're the banker and she's out shopping and all that stuff and becoming high maintenance, then at the end of every video, I'll be like, hi, my name's Johnny Jules, and down here at the bottom, I too want to be a millionaire. Well, now, Sarah, millionaire, you're poor nowadays. You gotta think bigger. You gotta be the first trillionaire. Because there's already billionaires out there. You got to think trillionaire. But I'll be saying down here, click this link to help me support Carla. No longer help me feed the animals and buy bedding and troughs and stuff like that. It'd be like Carla's funding link.
I wouldn't even have to do that.
And then she can retire from the banking. And she doesn't have to be a banker. And then you can see her live stream 4 times a day on what she does at the mall. You know, that we don't have in Arkansas.
I would do.
Let's see. Sarah's laughing. In my lifetime, I've known 2 people that have 1. Michael, I've lost that comment lost where you're going with that comment. In my time, I've known 2 people who have 1.
Like won the lottery.
Oh, have won the lottery. Yeah, I guess. Babe needs a new pair of boots. Go, Carla.
Thank you.
DT saying you need boots.
I do.
She sprang because Max is over here stinking.
Farting. They pass gas. Like, what the world?
But she feeds him stuff all day.
The lotto. That's what I was thinking.
All right.
I do feed them a little bit of something. They did get bread. Oh, they got bacon and biscuits this morning. So.
And the girls gave them all the whipped cream in the world.
We do have Glade plug-ins or one of the plug-ins. I don't know which one. Febreze, yeah. but it doesn't help whenever they kick in and pass gas. So I've got my own little spray can.
Okay, this conversation started going crappy. So next subject.
Well, sometimes it could just be a crappy deal. So,
Okay.
anyways,
So yes, Carla's funding link will be at the bottom.
I'll just change it from clothes to horses.
New year, new goals. Yes, new year, new goals that will be coming out tomorrow. We will be live streaming when she gets home from work. I'll set that up.
6:30.
What time?
Would probably
No,
be
later
safe.
than that.
Okay.
Before you go to bed. We'll probably do 9 o'clock like we did tonight.
Yeah, that'd be better.
So then that way she can go shower. Knowing tomorrow she'll shower first, knowing that she's going to get thrown online. And then be ready.
9
we're
Central
gonna-
Standard Time.
Yeah, 9 o'clock Central Time. We're due.
Mm-hmm.
New Year, new goals tomorrow. But yeah. Okay, I'm turning it back to you.
Well, I don't know how much more I've got to talk about, except for, excited that we was hoping to see a baby today, but no baby. It was cold.
Baby's gonna be tomorrow while she's at work. The sun
Probably.
it's supposed to be sunny tomorrow, so I'll be live streaming most likely tomorrow sometime during the day with the baby.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's not cold, I'll be working. But if it's cold, rainy, really hot, really windy, I don't work. So I work 3 months of the year.
Yeah.
Carla's trying to get on my schedule. She would like to retire. See, look, she's already working on her nails. She's like, I'm high maintenance. This got to look right.
I am high maintenance, but no, actually I'm cutting down. I like my nails painted. I actually wanted to get some of the fake nails, but the way we work, the fake nails will pop off, and I don't want to rip my fingernails.
I'm on call this week, so I'll be working. Okay.
I work every day, DT.
Monday through Friday.
Monday through Friday.
And calls and texts throughout the weekends.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Just because we work like that. You got to hustle to make money.
But if the homestead sells, I can offer her $2,000 and she can retire for a month.
Well, we have had discussions on that, but yeah.
I just need the ranch to sell.
As long as I can have a job after I go back and give a break.
Yeah, she'll have to talk to the bank, be like, hey, I need 6 months off. He's buying me for half a year. And see how she likes it. And then,
I would like it. I know.
And then, if she does like it, I work in alien landscapes. Uh-huh. Nobody works like I work in the areas I work. I'm the true alien. But, if she liked that 6 months, then she would really have to get that CWC going again, that chatting with Carla that everybody liked. And really...
Give me a call.
Hey, I need a loan, Carla. DT just said he was going to be your banker. Now he needs a loan.
Now I'll be
See,
your
he
banker.
he can't fund you. He said he could fund you, but now he needs a loan.
Give me a call. I'll hook you up. We'll talk finances.
Well, see, there you go. Anybody needs a loan? Talk to Carla. She works for...
I work at a bank.
She works at a bank.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't give...
Send private messages if you need a loan. Then you can talk to Carla directly.
Yeah, you could do that. I can't put that information out there without being okay.
Authorized.
Yeah.
Them big words that a loan agent should know.
Okay.
On the spot, she
I'm
don't
on
know.
the weekend. I check out to a certain level.
Yeah. What were we watching before we started that we had to stop?
Can we say their name?
Yeah.
Oh, Yellowstone. I was like,
What's the minimum income requirement?
depends on what loan amount you're wanting.
They do wells, they do cars, they do all different stuff.
We look at your DTI.
I work at a farm market.
Nice.
Sweet. What's a farm market? Like a farmer's market where you sell vegetables?
That's one thing we had talked about is if I stay home, and he does buy me for like 6 months, buys my time because The bank does buy my time.
That sounds like you come from a corner, babe.
I don't even...
See, she saw me standing on the corner. She thinks it's okay to be bought now, but she doesn't understand. People pay me to leave. They don't pay for my presence.
I guess, if I did that. But that's one thing we had talked about is we would have to set up
a farmer's market. Awesome. I can't wait for vegetable season.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to have greenhouses built. When the ranch sells, we plan to do greenhouses. When the house is built, for those of you that have been following me, my housing plan that I was going to build in Colorado, we're going to build out here, except we're going to cut it from a 3-bedroom, 2-bath to a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. And it's going to have the grow bed in the front of the house on the inside of the glass. And we'll be able to grow year round, have vegetables, herbs, be able to cook good meals, and do all different types of stuff. So we're getting excited for that. We just need the ranch to sell, or we need the funding.
Yeah. Because one thing he's talked to me about whenever we first started dating was hugelkultur beds.
Yep.
And so us clearing out the woods, we can see where there's a lot of dead, rotting wood that would be good to be used. So
we have greenhouses where I work, sells plants in spring.
That would be fun.
Yeah, I can't wait. Living in a greenhouse is not a good idea, sorry. Not living in a greenhouse, it's going to be a grow bed in front of the house. Inside the house.
You forget I'm high maintenance. I've got to have running water, warm, warm house, electricity. No, not necessary. Well, yeah, electricity, because we could either do solar or regular.
See, if she would just move into a mud house like you see on India channels where they build a bamboo and mud house, she could retire already. She wouldn't have to work for a living. The bugs, etc., might drive you out. I don't know. I saw a lot of the earthships, is what it's called, earthships. In Colorado, there's a lot of people that have earthships in Colorado. And a lot of people had gardens and stuff inside. And that's what drew me to want that design. And they never had any issues in all the ones that I went into. So you had the one grow bed in the front. Of course, you have windows and everything like that. And that helps filter the carbon dioxide out the house, gives more oxygen inside the house. I want to build my own greenhouse house at home. Or build my own greenhouse at home. Greenhouses are the way to go. And then I've also seen where the sidewalls of the greenhouses, I've seen all different designs on that. And for a greenhouse, I'm not sure exactly what I want to do, because I've seen a lot of greenhouses that are built into the ground where they dig 6 feet down in the ground, make a square, stack railroad ties all the way up to the top, and then put a clear plastic or glass roof across the top with stairs going down, because the earth year round is like 54 degrees. And if you have the 4 walls below ground, you can grow year round without any type of supplementary heat or fans, heaters, anything like that. So I'm also thinking about doing that. But out here with the clay soils and stuff, I'm not sure with water if you would have it flood. You might have to build berms back. So that's something I'll be looking into. I've also seen where you have greenhouses above ground that the walls are beds of leaves, and you compost on the side of the walls, and the heat from the compost, which gets over 100 degrees, heats inside of the greenhouse. So there's multiple different ways I've seen of doing greenhouses where you can grow year round in all different types of climates that make it a lot easier without having to have a wood stove in or electric heater or fans or anything like that. So we shall see on that.
I'm sure he's going to be watching enough videos and showing me what's the best ones.
Everybody knows I do my research.
Yeah, and I'll just give my opinion. Because he does the research on that. I, on the other hand, have been looking up some things because we've got animals that need to come up for, along with Along with the garden, you got to have your meat. So, looking at the pigs that we may be butchering here soon.
We need a
So,
butcher, at least one.
Yeah, yeah. I'm looking forward to, or I've actually been researching on how to do that so we can do that at home. Um, and we've been, you know, that's going to be a lot of work. It seems like that they're big animals, but I mean, so is a cow. So different than deer because I do like to, I like deer season. Let's just put it that way.
And she didn't hunt this year.
No, we were busy.
So the deer were safe on my property.
But we've seen plenty of them and
Turkeys.
And turkeys. Oh my goodness, yeah. Yep.
Carla, have you thought about working remotely?
I would like to, but they don't offer that option. In our bank, they don't really offer that. Just because I don't know why not, but it's during when everything shut down, they did allow ones that weren't customer facing. But since I am customer facing, and we're not, I'm not in the call center or anything, I do have to go to the location. So,
and with her, she could go somewhere else, but she has so many years with them.
Mm-hmm.
They work with her when she needs time off. They work with her. They get her raises every year. So she's happy where she is. So yes, she's not happy that she can't work remotely, but at the same time, if she went somewhere else, she wouldn't have all the benefits that she has where she is now.
Yeah, and I love the
Her
coworkers,
boss
my boss.
That, yeah.
He's always lenient and understanding if I need to take a day off.
Like last year when she took a day off just to do fencing.
Yeah,
and punish herself.
Yeah, that was funny because last year, instead of calling in sick, I don't call in sick because that's lying for one, and then if I did, the next day or a week later, I'll be sick. So that's how karma works with me. So I just called my boss and I said, hey, I'm not sick. I just want to stay home today and work on a fence. And he scratched his head, but knew me and Johnny had been dating for about 4 or 5 months. And that I do like animals and like being out on the property and stuff, which a lot of people will like scratch your head whenever they see a girl on a bank, like, oh, you're, high maintenance. Well, I can be, but I like getting dirty. So.
And now she knows what all her farmers that come in for loans, mm-hmm. Now she can relate to the conversations.
Oh yeah, I can actually have a little bit more in-depth conversations because
it's not, what is a cow? I'm high maintenance. No. A cow? What is that?
No, but the tractors, I know, values of tractors. I mean, that way. And then what head of cattle will probably cost and things like that. So it does make it nicer.
Well,
yeah.
Everything it's going to cost us to live on the homestead.
The sense of urgency that people needs things.
Sarah's laughing at what's a cow? If you shake it, it makes a milkshake. She didn't know that. If you shake a cow, it gives you a milkshake.
Whatever.
You need a brown one for chocolate.
Like the ones we startled the other day and we walked up on them and they spooked and run off. And he's like, gee, thanks, babe. You just made chocolate milk. I'm like...
Chocolate milkshakes.
Chocolate milkshakes. Because they were
on the run.
But it does, yeah. And I've been there long enough. I mean, they treat me well, and I do well as well.
We had 105 dairy cows. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Could you imagine having that many cows?
That would be work.
You know how many 5-gallon buckets you would have to haul them?
No, we would get one of those things that does this and goes into...
What's this thing?
It's one of those...
Okay, does it...
Yeah, it goes on the udders. I'm not carrying 5-gallon buckets of milk.
So you need udder clamps to carry 5-gallon buckets?
No, you hook those up and it goes into a big stainless steel thing.
I'm talking about to feed them.
Oh. Well, I have seen some people have, tractors, or they'll get on their side by side.
I took 400 acres of fields. Oh, it took 400 acres of fields to feed them.
See?
Well,
no buckets.
We have 120. We need to get rid of woods. so we can feed ours. That's what we're working on.
Yeah.
And what's coming up February 14th this year?
Valentine's Day.
Our 1 year.
Yeah.
We got about 1,500 gallons of milk a week.
Oh my goodness.
That would almost satisfy her milk drinking.
I do go through milk. I don't know what it is. I like my milk and my meat.
It's for the mold bones.
So, speaking of meat, if Mama and Papa is watching, actually, I'm going to have to start that one early tomorrow because they probably are not going to watch this whole thing. But they sent us Christmas package of things because I didn't have a lot of Christmas stuff. Johnny's didn't have a lot of Christmas stuff. And so her Mama and Papa sent us a couple boxes, and one box had a lot of snowmen, which is one of my favorite things. And then the second one, we waited till like Christmas Eve, did we not?
Yep.
And opened it, and we got a fondue set. So never had a fondue, never been to a fondue party or any of that stuff. And so we were going to break it out on, New Year's Eve because she said, hey, that would be a good thing to ring the new year in with. And I were thinking about that. But somebody over here had a sinus infection. Well, sinus something
I got
going
sick.
on.
I did.
He got sick. Yeah, we went and took care of the animals that evening, and then come home. His eyes are red, watered, stuffy nose, and I'm like, "You're sick."
I think she got too close to me that night.
No. So, are you allergic to me?
Yeah.
Was it an allergic reaction?
Uh-huh.
Do I need to get closer? So, for New Year's Eve, yeah, and which is funny because we both actually forgot it was New Year's Eve. He's busy working out on the homestead. Forgot to wear a shirt underneath his hoodie, so he worked without a shirt that day.
Well, that's 2 days. It was beautiful. It was 77 degrees.
And so he got done cutting, and then my daughter stayed the night with a friend, and I forgot all about it being New Year's. I'm like, well, she could have rung the New Year's. We could have, stayed up, eating food and chocolate and all that good stuff. No. Call him at like 5 o'clock at night, or 5 o'clock when I was fixing to leave for work. I'm like, did you even realize it's New Year's Eve? Nope. We come home, he's snotty and everything, and
ate 3 spoonfuls of minced garlic, which burnt the heck out of my tongue. But that kicked it. So I was good the next day. Woke up in the morning, back to my old self.
Back to his old self. On the ride to the homestead was obnoxious. Yes, very much so, I'm going to say. He had to make up for it for being sick for a day.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So
but she loves me.
I do. So we didn't get to use a fondue set until tonight, which was awesome. We got, 3 bags of cheese?
Yeah, which was way too much.
It was way too much. Yeah,
we got enough fondue for the next 3 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
It will probably go to the pigs.
Yeah.
The pigs will be happy.
Well, yeah, I'm not sure how much further that's going to go, but it was good with some bread. And then my daughter and her friend were down here, so they got to try it out too. So that was an experience for us. So he's better. We ate fondue. And
she's flaking out. It's getting late.
Yeah.
So we still got to finish Yellowstone, and we're at 48 minutes and 33 seconds.
Yep. And
longest video she's ever done, and she's done really good. So I hope everybody gives her a thumb up. Give Carla a thumbs up. Give her a comment. Tell her she did good tonight. You want to see more of her, because she's like, I don't know if I want to get into videos. It's stressful for me. So tell her she does good. Tell her you want to see more of her, less of me, and maybe she'll take over the channel. She'll retire and make videos for you guys all day while she makes me into a slave and work on the homestead for her.
So I can do
building her
the
pretty house and everything else.
So I could do videos and you would be my little slave boy.
Yep.
As long as I can make money at it.
I'll have to go too. It's past bedtime. Well, I hope everybody has a great night. Like I said, give Carla a thumbs up. Tell her she's doing good. You want to see more of her. And we'll see you tomorrow at 9 o'clock p.m. Central Time for the New Year, New Goals on what we have planned for the channel, the homestead, everything next or this year, now that we are in the new year.
New Year, yeah.
And if there is a baby tomorrow, I'll be live stream from the homestead and show the baby, and we'll go from there. So hope everybody has a great night. Hope everybody has a great New Year's.
And we'll see you later.
All right. Take care.
Bye.
Thank you, guys.